Hello and welcome to a spot of positivity. I love saying it like that, a spot of positivity. I'm Rosalie and I like to bring a little bit of joy into your life during this crazy time and any time. And if you like what I have to say, then please like and subscribe. That would be so much fun. Today it is Move It Monday, and I like to talk about health, eating, exercise, that sort of thing. And very handily had a health issue, so I'm going to talk about my little health issue. And maybe it'll mean something to you, maybe it won't. I'm going to have a little drink of my tea here. I had a funny thing happen to me, a very normal thing in all the rest of life, but here in COVID time, this is a crazy thing, and I started feeling like I had a cold coming on. And the weird thing is, when I normally, if I have a cold coming on, I kind of taught myself to deflect it a little bit. I guess I do my best to drink lots of water, tea, whatever it is, and that sort of thing, and just get rid of it. In this weird time, and I've found, actually going back to that, I've found that I've been able, through a few things, maybe prayer, positive thinking, various things, to almost like push it away. And I'm not saying I'm really powerful, I'm just saying maybe some of these attitude things make a difference. But in this weird time, oh my goodness, the mind games and the funny things that go around your head. It's just like questions. Is that something in my throat? Am I feeling a niggle in my throat? Is my nose stuffy? Is it sore? Is that, and you think, is this a symptom of this? And the things that go around your head are so silly. So I've had a few little things, let's say the last 8 months, so whatever that is, actually it's 10 months now, 10, 11 months, 8 months, since stuff started. I've had a few times when I've had a little niggle of something and then it's gone away. So it didn't come to anything. But, of course, your mind is then thinking of all the ramifications. Okay, if this did turn out to be something really bad, then what about people around me? And what about what I do and my life and quarantining, all these things? And so it makes such a difference where you normally just kind of push through. So anyway, this thing came at me so hard, I felt completely blown away by it. So this is almost like last Tuesday I had a little bit of a sore throat, and I thought, nah, it's probably just lack of sleep. And sometimes it is lack of sleep, but it wasn't. And by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I knew that I had to really take it easy and just step back from things. Now that helps me a lot because I sometimes need a reason. I need a really good excuse to just be a bit less busy. So it was really good. I phoned my friend, I told her, and she came around so sweetly and brought me a whole bunch of stuff. And I was going to tell you about some of the things that worked for me to get rid of this horrible feeling, and which turned out not to be the big nastiness. It was a cold. But she brought me a few things that really helped me, so I thought you'd like to know. First of all, what I do when I've got something like that coming on is I have a bit of local honey. Often I'm bad, I have sugar in my tea, so I have honey in my tea instead. I have lots to drink, and I try to keep my positive attitude. I really think it helps. Now she brought me a little bottle of Thieves, which is a Young Living oil, and it has like cloves and cinnamon, I think eucalyptus, a few different things blended in. And she said to me, if I take that every 10 minutes for an hour, and then after that, every hour till I go to sleep, until I start feeling better, I started doing that. Now, it has a real punch to it. It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, I started to like it, but the first 2 times I took it, it really cleared me up. Even brought on a little bit of cough, but it was trying to get rid of the stuff, that builds up in your throat and all that. So that's what happened for me. I immediately started to feel better with that, although I wasn't completely better, but it really helped me. And then also vitamins D and C, and also magnesium. That's what she brought me. And lemons. And she said, have lots of lemon water. So I started doing that and totally helped. In the meantime, I discovered a really cool other little fun medicine that really helped me. I think it did. Maybe some of this is, what's the word? It's like, it's in my mind, whatever.
Psychosomatic?
No. Maybe some of it is just because I think it's going to help, a placebo sort of thing. But the thing that my friend told me that she uses when her kids start to have something come on is a drink that is called Sing Canary. And this comes from, it's a website and a group called Trim Healthy Mama. So I looked up this recipe, Sing Canary. Now it's very specific what they ask for in this. So I made my own version with what I had at home because I wasn't rushing around buying new things. So basically what it had in it was lemon, turmeric. It's meant to have stevia, but I just put some honey in because I didn't have stevia. Lemon oil as well, and I did have some of that lemon essential oil, which you wouldn't need to have in there. Also a little drop of vanilla, crushed ice, and a drop or two of coconut oil, and some mineral salt. Now I'm not really up on mineral salt, but I did put a pinch of my pink Himalayan wonder salt in there, and I blended it all up with I call it my zhuzher, my immersion blender, and it was actually really, really tasty and did some good things to me. I felt like it cleared me up. So that's kind of a once a day kind of drink. It's not like every hour or something like that. You can make it once or twice a day. But actually it was super duper helpful. I found like it gave me energy and cleared me out. It made me feel clearer, I should say. I think all these things like drinks suppress the need to cough. And I have a theory about coughing that this does not work every time, but has worked for me by and large for probably the last 10-15 years. And that is when I feel it coming on, before it becomes I need to cough, I drink and I drink and I drink and I drink, and I try to stave off that initial feeling that you need to cough, and it helped me a lot. Obviously there can be coughs that are more powerful than me and it can come on me, but in general it's kept that kind of endless cough away. I think we had a really bad cough one particular winter. I don't even remember if it was like even more like 20 years ago, and I never wanted to have that again, and I found this helped me a lot. So anyway, here we are, and it's such a funny time. You don't want to be giving things to people. You don't want to be giving anyone a cold, not even a cold. You don't want anyone to have symptoms of any kind. And so it's a time to like let yourself have that recovery time, not be going out there and doing lots of stuff when you feel like you've got a bad cold. So it was a little bit interesting learning experience for me. But here I am, and those things helped me, and I relished in them. I kind of like a little bit of medicine that's doing me good. I don't really like nasty flavors. My husband really found the turmeric difficult to stomach and swallow, but I didn't mind it at all. So I recommend taking a look at doing something like that. Don't be scared to substitute things that you have in your cupboard. Now, one thing I added to it, because I happened to have some, was some local bee pollen, which is really good for allergies, but also your immune system. So I found that helped. I mean, can you imagine the color of that drink? It's called Singing Canary for a reason. It has the lemon, which isn't terribly yellow, but it symbolizes yellow, lemon, turmeric, and then this bee pollen. It was a gorgeously bright color and fun to drink. So there you go. So I hope that you are staying clear of colds and all that kind of stuff. But here is just a few things that worked for me, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. I'll see you again on Spot Positivity.